When we got to the hall outside the auditorium, I took my place next to Camille, who had been cast as Cinderella. "Can you believe this is over?" she asked. I shook my head. I wouldn't even know what to do with myself after all the hours spent memorizing lines and rehearsing. "Ah, the prince!" A man with graying hair and aviator sunglasses perched on his head approached me with a wide grin. Camille's face lit up. "Uncle Stephen!" She jumped between us before he could finish speaking to me and wrapped her arms around him in a gigantic hug. "How's my favorite niece?" he asked her. "I'm so glad you came," she said to him. You know I wouldn't miss your performance, especially since I'm in town anyway." He reached out and shook my hand. "It's, Ryker, right?" he asked, glancing at my name on the playbill. "That was an impressive performance." "Thank you, sir," I said. "I've been looking for someone like you for a while, actually." "Someone like me?" I echoed. Well, that was cryptic. "Would you be interested in auditioning for me next week?" "Auditioning?" I asked. "I may have a job for you. It's, paid work. Do you have any film experience?" "No, sir," I said, my heart drumming in my chest. Film? Who was this guy? "Have my niece give me your information. I have to get going. I'll reach out to you later this week with a time and place to meet up. It was nice meeting you." And just like that, the guy disappeared into the crowd. I turned to Camille. What was that all about? "Do you have any idea who my uncle is?" "No, he seemed pretty cool, though." "You've never heard of a Steven Christopher film?" "Nope. He's a big-time Hollywood director. He's worked on lots of blockbuster movies, some with Owen Hadley, the actor who opened the restaurant Hadley's in town." "Oh, yeah, I love that place." "Right?" she grins. "I can't say for sure, but I think he may have just picked you out for his upcoming Cinderella movie. He's been looking for a Prince Charming for months. The audition is basically a formality." I stared at Camille in shock. There was no way the audition was a formality. He couldn't tell how talented I was in front of a camera based on my stage performance. "What's he doing in Maple Creek?" "He's my mom's brother, and he's driving through on his way to the beach. He wanted to see my performance in Cinderella since he's in this part of the country. He'll be back next week for my mom's birthday. If you accept this role, you would basically become rich and famous overnight." My head began to spin. I couldn't begin to imagine that I'd be able to land a role like that. "Why would he want me?" "You're a lot better than you realize, and you fit the vision he's had for a while, I guess," Camille said with a shrug. Shannon came up to me with her long, reddish-blonde hair tucked behind her ears. She had on a t-shirt with Aiko on it, a character from Katana Warrior, our favorite anime show. We were even writing a Katana Warrior fanfiction together.